When is it acceptable for a passenger to travel in a car without wearing a seatbelt? 1. When they're exempt for medical reasons. 2. When they're sitting in the rear seat. 3. When they're under 1.5 meters, 5 feet, in height. 4. When they're under 14 years old. When must you use dipped headlights during the day? 1. When parking. 2. In poor visibility. 3. All the time. 4. On narrow streets. After passing your driving test, you suffer from ill health. This affects your driving. What must you do? 1. Inform the licensing authority. 2. Always drive accompanied. 3. Inform your local police. 4. Avoid using motorways. What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral, known as coasting? 1. Reduction in control. 2. Improvement in control. 3. Easier steering. 4. Increased fuel consumption. Your vehicle catches fire while driving through a tunnel. It's still drivable. What should you do? 1. Park it away from the carriageway. 2. Drive it out of the tunnel if you can do so. 3. Leave it where it is, with the engine running. 4. Pull up, then walk to an emergency telephone. Your vehicle is insured third party only. What does this cover? 1. Injury to yourself. 2. All damage and injury. 3. Damage to your vehicle. 4. Damage to other vehicles. You're on a motorway. There's a contraflow system ahead. What would you expect to find? 1. Speed humps. 2. Wider lanes than normal. 3. Temporary traffic lights. 4. Lower speed limits. You're driving towards this left-hand bend. What danger should you be aware of? 1. A vehicle overtaking you. 2. No sign to warn you the bend. 3. Pedestrians walking towards you. 4. No white lines in the center of the road. You're driving on an open road in dry weather. What should the distance be between you and the vehicle in front? 1. 2 meters, 6 feet 6 inches. 2. 2 car length. 3. 1 car length. 4. A 2-second time gap. Before driving through a tunnel, what should you do? 1. Switch off your radio. 2. Remove any sunglasses. 3. Close your sunroof. 4. Switch on your windscreen wipers. When will you feel the effects of engine braking? 1. When you only use the handbrake. 2. When you change to a high gear. 3. When you change to a lower gear. 4. When you're in neutral. What will be the result of having your vehicle properly serviced? 1. Lower vehicle excise duty, road tax. 2. Better fuel economy. 3. Reduced insurance premiums. 4. Slower journey times. You're driving on the motorway. Well, before you reach your intended exit, where should you position your vehicle? 1. In any lane. 2. On the hard shoulder. 3. In the middle lane. 4. In the left-hand lane. Why should you allow extra room when overtaking a motorcyclist on a windy day? 1. The rider may turn off suddenly to get out of the wind. 2. The rider may stop suddenly. 3. The rider may be blown across in front of you. 4. The rider may be traveling faster than normal. Your vehicle is fitted with a handheld telephone. What should you do to use the phone? 1. Find a safe place to stop. 2. Be particularly careful at junctions. 3. Reduce your speed. 4. Steer the vehicle with one hand. You're traveling along this narrow country road. How should you pass the cyclist? 1. Leave them plenty of room as you pass. 2. Keep close to them as you pass. 3. Sound your horn as you pass. 4. Change down one gear before you pass. What does driving a vehicle with anti-lock brakes allow you to do? 1. Brake harder because it's impossible to skid. 2. Pay less attention to the road ahead. 3. Drive at higher speeds. 4. Steer and brake harshly at the same time. Your vehicle has a puncture on a motorway. What should you do? 1. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Stop in your lane. 2. Pull up on the hard shoulder. Use the emergency phone to get assistance. 3. Drive slowly to the next service area to get assistance. 4. Pull up on the hard shoulder. Change the wheel as quickly as possible. What must you make sure of before you drive someone else's vehicle? 1. That your own vehicle has insurance cover. 2. That the vehicle is insured for your use. 3. That the insurance documents are in the vehicle. 4. That the vehicle owner has third-party insurance cover. You intend to turn left from a main road into a minor road. What should you do as you approach it? 1. Keep well to the left of the road. 2. Keep just left of the middle of the road. 3. Keep in the middle of the road. 4. Swing out to the right just before turning. What must a driver do at a Pelican crossing when the amber light is flashing? 1. Give way to any pedestrians on the crossing. 2. Wait for the red and amber light before proceeding. 3. Signal the pedestrian to cross. 4. Always wait for the green light before proceeding. You're at the front of a queue of traffic waiting to turn right into a side road. Why is it important to check your right mirror just before turning? 1. To look for pedestrians about to cross. 2. To check for emerging traffic. 3. To make sure the side road is clear. 4. To check for overtaking vehicles. You're involved in a collision. Afterwards, which document may the police ask you to produce? 1. Theory Test Certificate. 2. Vehicle Registration Document. 3. Vehicle Service Record. 4. Driving License. Overall stopping distance is made up of thinking distance and braking distance. You're on a good, dry road surface, with good brakes and tires. What's the typical braking distance from 50 miles per hour? 1. 14 meters, 46 feet. 2. 55 meters, 180 feet. 3. 24 meters, 80 feet. 4. 38 meters, 125 feet. What must you have when you apply to renew your vehicle excise license? 1. The vehicle's chassis number. 2. Valid insurance. 3. The handbook. 4. A valid driving license. A person has been injured. They may be suffering from shock. What are the warning signs to look for? 1. Pale gray skin. 2. Flushed complexion. 3. Slow pulse. 4. Warm dry skin. Before starting a journey, it's wise to plan your route. How can you do this? 1. Look at a map. 2. Check your vehicle registration document. 3. Look in your vehicle handbook. 4. Contact your local garage. What must you do when you see the sign? 1. Stop only if traffic is approaching. 2. Stop only if a red light is showing. 3. Stop even if the road is clear. 4. Stop only if children are waiting to cross. What does the signal mean? 1. Both trams and cars must stop. 2. Both trams and cars can continue. 3. Cars must stop. 4. Trams must stop. You're in a line of traffic. The driver behind you is following very closely. What action should you take? 1. Move over to a position just left of the center line of the road. 2. Slow down, gradually increasing the gap between you and the vehicle in front. 3. Ignore the following driver and continue to travel within the speed limit. 4. Signal left and wave the following driver past. You're approaching a crossroads. The traffic lights have failed. What should you do? 1. Be prepared to stop for any traffic. 2. Brake sharply to a stop before looking. 3. Brake and stop only for large vehicles. 4. Be prepared to brake sharply to a stop. The fluid level in your battery is low. What should you top it up with? 1. Engine coolant. 2. Battery acid. 3. Distilled water. 4. Engine oil. You're traveling on a road that has speed humps. What should you do when the driver in front is traveling more slowly than you? 1. Slow down and stay behind. 2. Overtake as soon as you can. 3. Flash your headlights. 4. Sound your horn. You're on a 3-lane motorway. There are red reflective studs on your left and white ones to your right. Which lane are you in? 1. In the middle lane. 2. In the left-hand lane. 3. In the right-hand lane. 4. On the hard shoulder. You're signaling to turn right in busy traffic. How would you confirm your intention safely? 1. Flash your headlights. 2. Give an arm signal. 3. Sound the horn. 4. Position over the center line. You see a car on the hard shoulder of a motorway with a help pennant displayed. What does this mean? 1. The driver is a rescue patrol officer. 2. The driver is likely to be a disabled person. 3. The driver is a foreign visitor. 4. The driver is first aid trained. What does this sign mean? 1. Right-hand lane closed ahead. 2. 11-ton weight limit. 3. Through traffic to use left lane. 4. Right-hand lane T-junction only. Where would you see these road markings? 1. At a pedestrian crossing. 2. On a motorway slip road. 3. On a single-track road. 4. At a level crossing. What does this sign mean? 1. No trams ahead. 2. Trams crossing ahead. 3. Trams only. 4. Oncoming trams. When may you stop and wait in a box junction? 1. When you're in a queue of traffic turning left. 2. When you're in a queue of traffic going ahead. 3. When oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. 4. When you're on a roundabout. There are no speed limit signs on the road. How is a 30 miles per hour limit indicated? 1. By pedestrian islands. 2. By hazard warning lines. 3. By double or single yellow lines. 4. By street lighting. What's the national speed limit for cars and motorcycles on a dual carriageway? 1. 70 miles per hour. 2. 30 miles per hour. 3. 50 miles per hour. 4. 60 miles per hour. On which part of a motorway are amber reflective studs found? 1. Between the hard shoulder and the carriageway. 2. Between the central reservation and the carriageway. 3. Between each pair of lanes. 4. Between the acceleration lane and the carriageway. You break down on a motorway. You need to call for help. Why may it be better to use an emergency roadside telephone rather than a mobile phone? 1. It allows easy location by the emergency services. 2. It connects you to a local garage. 3. Using a mobile phone will distract other drivers. 4. Mobile phones don't work on motorways. You're following a long vehicle. As it approaches a crossroads, it signals left but moves out to the right. What should you do? 1. Overtake it as it starts to slow down. 2. Stay well back and give it room. 3. Assume the signal is wrong and that it's turning right. 4. Get closer in order to pass it quickly. What should you do when you see two elderly pedestrians about to cross the road ahead? 1. Speed up to get past them quickly. 2. Be careful. They may misjudge your speed. 3. Stop and wave them across the road. 4. Expect them to wait for you to pass. How will a school crossing patrol signal you to stop? 1. By displaying a red light. 2. By pointing to children on the opposite pavement. 3. By giving you an arm signal. 4. By displaying a stop sign. Why must you take extra care when turning right at this junction? 1. The road markings are faint. 2. The road surface is poor. 3. The view is restricted. 4. The footpaths are narrow. What should the driver of the gray car, road, be especially aware of? 1. The uneven road surface. 2. Traffic following behind. 3. Empty parking spaces. 4. Doors opening on parked cars. What does tailgating mean? 1. Following another vehicle too closely. 2. Reversing into a parking space. 3. Driving with rear fog lights on. 4. Using the rear door of a hatchback car.